If you think you want to go back, now you know where you want to go. Where are you going back to? Where will you go back to? I remember 2 years ago, even last year, I was telling our people, don't think that this thing is going to end in Benue State. Don't think it is going to end in Plateau after the massacre in Mangu. I was shouting. Our people were taking it for granted. Today, they entered what do you call it, Ebonyi State. After Ebonyi, they entered Enugu, and the Peter Mba and the Winfrey, the useless, delegitimized governors, are telling you that they are not Fulanese, with including the useless shade in Canada. Is telling you that they are not Fulani headers. When we have seen pictures of those that were murdered in cold blood, they were buried in mass, in churches they were murdered. And the useless man came out on TV to tell the world that those things we see are photoshopping. And people are believing them. Where are our pastors that you come out and tell them that this is not true? They will not go to pulpit and say it. They hide because they are looking for political envelope, political brown envelope. In this case, you don't say, may God help us.
Mazugo,
Yes.
and they were giving excuses as well. They said when they went to Aso Rock, they said, oh, one of them was when they were interviewing him. He said, oh, uh, well, it's not easy to judge the Tinubu government. It's only just a year, almost just a year that they've been, almost, not even up to a year that they've been in government. So
No.
because of that, we can't go to that. You can't go to the conclusion. Let's give them time. But he then question himself and say, how long, how much time are we going to give them to cook the soup? That things are very bad. They're giving excuses why people are dying.
Diego. You see, anybody that is saying, may God help us in a situation like this, you are deceiving yourself. God have helped us. It's time we do the needful. I keep telling us, any true man of God. You remember Bishop, what is that man in South Africa? One bishop, somebody remind me, what is his name? During that apartheid, there was this bishop,
Bishop Coker.
is it
No, Bishop Tutu.
Tutu?
Oh, Tutu, yeah,
Desmond Tutu.
Tutu, yeah.
Desmond Tutu. Desmond Tutu. Desmond Tutu will be in the front to tell you that these people are committing genocide. These people, there is a pogrom going on against my people. My people are being massacred in number. My people are being killed every day unjustly. My people's right has been violated. We are being killed in our own land, for our own land, by foreigners. Today, do you have anybody like Desmond Tutu? You have somebody called Okoka. Listen, anybody you see Mazen Nam they cannot condemn. Watch that person. Even if that person is holy today, and then they cannot say this person is evil. Watch him. Give him a time. That evil in him will come out. That Bishop Coca or Bishop Coco, Coca-Cola, whatever he call himself, he's been an evil man from middle bed. All the people that are dying, he is comfortably dining with politicians, going to Aso Rock, getting fat envelope, going on convoy. He don't care. And what these people don't even know is that they are not even safe. They are not safe. Gowon cannot go to his house and sleep. They cannot.
Bishop Coker is worse off
It's what?
because he's worse off because he's from he's located in Sokoto. Lakrama or Lakrawa.
Mm,
The terrorist group are based in Sokoto.
mm.
And anytime he's in trouble. You have the Sultan of Sokoto. You know, he's just treading carefully, because he is even in the dent, is in the lion's dent at the moment.
He's treading careful. You see our problem. How old that man? How old do you think that man should be now? Is he not up to 80?
I don't think so.
But he's above 70 anyway. I think he should be above 70. And I am asking a question. You see why these Westerners are better than us? Fella say, what is that his song? Policeman go whip your nyash, you no go talk. Army man go take your wife, you no go talk. If they ask you, say, I no one die. Mama dey for house, papa dey for house. I marry new wife, I get newborn. This is our problem. They want to enjoy. I have never forgotten when somebody was saying Sunday that these people are stopping them. You are fighting for Biafra, and because you are fighting for Biafra, we cannot go home again. This. If military see you, they are controlling you. This is before we go home in the evening. Weekend we go home in the evening. We carry all these small secondary school children. We carry them with. I say, look at you. You have children in your own house. You go and carry underage children. You give them 10 naira. You give them 15 naira. You destroy their future. This is what you enjoy. This is why you don't want freedom to come. Because of your evil mind, dark wickedness. Wickedness. And all these people, their children are well guarded. They send them to better school. Then when you go home, you take advantage of those innocent children that don't have anybody to pay their school fees. May God have mercy on our souls. Because what would they do, only God will save us. Make I hang my microphone here. Stop this submission here, I beg. Make another person talk.
Google said Bishop Coker is 72 years old.
Okay.
Now waiting Google
72 years and he don't want to die. He has been what you see, since I was little. I've been seeing Coca running up and down, mingling in among politicians, and he's supposed to be a man of God. I said they are not men of God; they are gods of men, because they teach people what is not even in the Bible.
He's 72. He's 72. Whether they like it or not, whether they designate him as a country that persecute Christians or of concern, a country of concern, whether they like it or not, now their own headache is that. But what we are saying is that we want the whole world to recognize that this question of designating Nigeria as a country that that's of concern, persecuting Christians, it's not only the question of Christian. We've just said how they went to kill people in Boeing, in the church. This thing is worldwide, in the whole of the zoo. It is covering everywhere. And we've got a solution for it. And the solution is what we did on the 29th of November. So they must realize that they must factor that in a bigger discussion, because this is all bordering on people's lives. And if they have solution for them about how they want to stop this aggressive Islamization of Nigeria, how they want to stop it, that is their own business. We found a solution to it. We understand it's a dangerous diversity that it's there. And we know that there's no way we can be together. The diversity is too dangerous. It does not work. We have taken the brunt of the pain. Biafrans have taken this brunt, and we don't want to carry on with it anymore. We found the solution. The country that was in existence, we have restored our country, and we want to stay where we are. We want to be able to have the opportunity to live our life, to have dignity, to have respect, to have an opportunity for our children to have opportunity to compete with the rest of the world, for us to be recognized, for our country to be able to survive just like every other country that those people are in diaspora. We want to have the opportunity. We are able to govern ourselves. It is our inalienable right. It is a right that is enshrined for every human being that is born to be able to determine and decide where they want to be, who is going to govern them, and all of that. That is our own solution. It's going to be a bigger picture. That is the reason why we are discussing about it. The bigger picture of this thing, they need to recognize that. And that is the issue, because there is no way this thing will not stop. They are fasting in Nigeria as we are talking. The whole of the schools are all closed down. Who does that? They close the school down, and then they say children are forced to stay at home. They cannot go to school.
Clary Dames, I just saw in the news now, Tinubu appoint Coker as a pro-chancellor, Federal University of Applied Science, Cashier. Just Vanguard News.
You see, this is how Tinubu rolls. This is exactly what he did with that Akunakuna that he made minister, foreign affairs minister. That Bianca is the same thing. He wants, because they have told the intelligence unit, the advisors, they have told Tinubu there is nowhere you can take it. This Donald Trump is going to rename Nigeria again. So he wants to use them. Oh, this is painful. He's going to use these people, the likes of Coker and the other bishops. He's going to use them as they will be the ones that are going to say, right, because he said to them in the meeting that this thing that is happening, it's not only happening to only Christians. It's happening to Muslim and Christians as well, that his own wife is a pastor. So this is what the Tinubu is a criminal. He has always used this criminality in everything. It's like it's a game of chess. He's a deal wheeling and dealing. That is all he does. He's just wheeling and dealing. He's the highest bidder. How much money? There's nobody that cannot be bought. This is what he did. So because after the meeting, he invited him specially. And this is where we are coming to. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, anybody who know that Bishop Coker should go and warn him. They should go and warn him. If he truncates this naming of Nigeria as a country that is designated to be of a particular concern, if he truncates it, he will see the wrath of the Lord on him, because he said he cannot do anything. And people who are working tirelessly, look at that bishop from from Benue, that has put his life online. That he said you can never die twice. He put his life online to be able to do this. And you're going to go behind. They are going to get a group of them, and they are going to write to the UN and to the American this thing. They will present. Oh my God, I don't know. I hope they are not going to do that. I just hope. This is how he will bribe people. He's never straightforward. He's a rugged, very. Oh, sister, go ahead, Drake.
I'm just wondering, when is all this rubbish going to end? When is all this rubbish going to end? Because I can't phantom it. I can't just phantom it. That all these atrocities that is going on, and the world is just looking at these criminals. This is so unbearable, man. It's so unbearable. Do you see the way people are dying in that country, that zoological republic of animal kingdom? Do you see how people die? Guys, if you see how people they die there, people they die like people they pass people. Human beings they die like chicken. You go pass for road, go and flee everywhere. What happen? They get us dates. What because a bad road, or sometimes this their checking point. and it's happening daily, every day. So, see, I thank God that we've already left this contraction. If not, hey, eh, see, this is why I'm always shouting it. The earlier our people wake up, the better for them. Anybody that is still believing in one Nigeria, that person, his lineage is under curse. Anybody that is still praying for one Nigeria, and that is the reason why our people are advising our people. Anybody is still praying for one Nigeria, eh? That one Nigeria will take your head. Pray from 100 years to come. Nigeria can never be better. Live far again. Not after seeing everything that is going on, and you keep on praying for Nigeria to be better. How is it magic? So my people, when wake up, everybody wake up, support this government. I keep on saying it. This is the only true government that has already been established by our PM. Let's gather and support the government. See, there's one thing our people don't understand. And what our people don't understand is, see, where lies is always being perpetrated. People always goes there, you know? Eh?
Can you hear me? Please,
Yeah, yeah.
the authority from the government say we should forget this no sit at home. We should not discuss it again. We should let it lie. So please remove it from your title. Okay, let us not talk about it again. That is instruction.
Where is that? Where is that?
Huh?
I don't get you clear.
The no sit at home. No sit at home.
Okay.
That we should allow it to go. That is not from where we thought it came from. So just delete it and let us not talk about the sit at home again. Thank you.
All right, thank you. So, like what I was saying, my people, see, let us all gather and support this government. This is the only legitimate government. Come on, see, nobody will be angry to go back home. Everybody angry to go back home, but coming back home now, nowhere is safe. You may have to come and pay a visit to your family, or you may not return again. That may be your end, because every life, like I keep saying, every life here is 30-100 every day. Life here is 30-100. You may go out here and you may not come back again. Nothing is guaranteed here. Nothing. Living life is not guaranteed. Not even the water you buy from outside. Nothing is guaranteed. So my people will have to fight for this once and for all so we can go back home. Please. Yeah, I don't know. Ekperima, I can see you. You can go ahead. Ekperima, Ekperima, can you hear me? Go ahead. Am I being heard?
We can
Are
hear
you
you.
talking
We
to me?
can hear you. Ekperima, okay, he's on. He's on now. Go ahead.
Okay, okay. I thought I know when they hear it, Drake West self. No. So okay, it's okay. Our protocols observed. Wonderful Biafrans. Everybody is here. Today, sit at home. Today, don't pass, cha. Tomorrow we'll continue. Yeah, we'll stop. Mm, we have come to stay. We are not going back. Like I said, we are not going back. We have come to stay. As we all know, the Nigerian government with their air life we are not supposed to be talking about these people anymore, sir, because nothing concern us with them. We are supposed to be channeling all this our anger now to Finland now, because I don't understand Finland with their pattern these days now. This their news now, they get as their news they go now. They should release our prime minister first before they do that their shenanigans there what they do there. Because I dey see that president like who dey onye kote okwu ọ na-eje kote okwu na tili kọntrị ha n'isi. we told him o we told him earlier ọ na-eje kote okwu na tili kọntrị ha n'isi. nke o butere ebute sef ọnọchawụrụ ọgụ ya na ọ na-ekolikwa na one. That man, I don't know. Since whenever you dine with all these terrorist countries, this is how your things will keep going. Look at, I don't know any country that dine with Nigeria will have one or two problem. I said this earlier today that if you watch all these people that has hand in Biafra matter, just look at all the countries. They are not doing well. I said it here today. Before this small news they come outside again. Finland and co. This is their shenanigans. So I said it before that Finland is not doing well for now. They are not doing well. They are passing through a lot. And this particular thing is caused by their president. They should let their president know that na egwu ahụ na-agba na mkpụrụ adịrọkwa n'ime ya, ụkwa ahụ na-azụ na mkpụrụ adịrọkwa n'ime ya. They are all there for themselves. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about us. Nobody cares about you. We fight our fight by ourselves. That's why I keep saying it. If we keep hoping to all these countries, all these Western countries, thinking that they will do this one day, the earlier we realize this, the better for us. These people are there for themselves. Everybody is fighting for their own pocket. They can do undo. They can do anything to maintain this their particular nonsense that they do. For a whole Finland, in fact, not Finland, for a whole Alexander Stubb to take away our prime minister unlawfully, because I don't believe that is unlawfully, to take him unlawfully away because of his own personal interest or I don't know whatsoever, that he felt that whatever he's doing, our prime minister Simon Ekpa is the leader of over 70 million people, Biafrans. He should be aware, and he should also be aware that our prime minister Simon Ekpa is the prime minister of Biafra Republic government. At Finland, he should also be aware. I don't know whether that man I mentioned or now because if like say you go just waka come Twitter, you go all write nonsense, you go back. He doesn't read comments. No matter how he be, he doesn't comment. Things don't they go well for the comment section. I don't know. These people will not be up. They can do undo to get what they want. Especially when it comes to the blacks, when it comes to Africa, they can do anything to get what they want. These people don't regard us. That is why we need this Biafra. We need it. That is why we declare this Biafra, because it's not today. For long. And if you see, I don't know, these people are working hand to hand. They are working hand. We are talking about what Kenya did. We say an African country. Now, Finland not they partake inside the thing again now. But they should watch out what will be for them. They will face big calamity if time is not taken. They should better act on time. Alexander Stubb should better act on time and do the needful and release our prime minister. Regardless of whoever, regardless of whatsoever, regardless of whatsoever he might feel or think, or that whatever he's gaining from detaining our leader, or I don't know how to put this, but whatsoever he felt that is okay for him and his country, he should also realize that he's the prime minister of a whole nation. Of a whole nation. That one day he will answer us. Yes, one day he will answer us, because it will not end here. Definitely, it won't end here. Definitely, it won't end on Twitter. It will end face to face one day. I mean, by country by country. day, all these people will pay to us what they did to us. Ịmana ha na-eme ọ bụla onye bụ ụzọ bido na-eme na-atọ ụtọ. No be who first do the sweet, na who do last. At the end of the day, Finland will also know that they are holding the prime minister of a Biafra, of a whole nation, hostage. They don't know that they are holding our prime minister hostage like this. They don't know. But let them keep doing this their shenanigans first. Let them keep doing all these things that they are doing to in fact to Africans. Biafra is going to stop all these things. Biafra will be the end of all this their thing, all this nonsense they are doing. If they want oil, they should come and take oil. If they want whatever they want, they should take whatever they want and leave our prime minister alone. We don't even need all this oil. We don't need it. The oil has not been working anything for us for long. Since everybody knows about nothing, we don't know. We have not benefited from the oil. We have not benefited from the natural resources. We have not benefited from anything in all these natural resources that they are looting to use to hold us down. We are not benefit anything from it. So why do they feel like letting Biafrans go, or letting us go will make them not to have what they are gaining before? They can easily come later and take whatever they want to take for their own good. Maybe by then it will be easier for them. We might even give them free of charge. Yes, because we the Biafrans, we know how to make use of everything we have. We don't depend on the oil. We don't even have anything to do with oil. They should put that in mind. Alexander Sub should know and know what he's doing and do the needful on time. The world are watching, and we are keeping eye on everything that the world are doing. Yes, it's true. Every country is fighting for his or her own country. So also we are fighting for our own country too. Alexander Stubb should release our prime minister. He should release him. We are also fighting for our own country too, to be like his own country that is protecting every day by day. That man knows what he's doing. He's checking borders every up and down now. He knows what he's doing. It's because he has beaten more than he can chew. Omalo na-azọ Ukraine. Chefuzie na Biafra nọkwa ebe ahụ. He knows how to protect Ukraine. He knows how to speak for Ukraine. He knows how to talk about Ukraine issue with Russia, but he doesn't know anything about Nigeria and Biafra. He doesn't want to know. He knows he doesn't want to say anything. He knows he's keeping deaf ear, thinking that will make him be the best for his country. Abacha also agụọ mine. And as he's holding our prime minister down, that is the way their country economy is going down. After all, nobody knows Finland initially. Nobody knows them. Our prime minister gave them this glory that they are enjoying today. Yes, they never had any bilateral relationship with Nigeria before. Suddenly, Simon Ekpa took this mantle from our supreme leader. Boom! Finland knows that yes, they will not have a bilateral one-to-one with the zoo. They are dining with terrorist states. You cannot make any good thing out of evil. Finland dining with terrorist state, Nigeria terrorist state will not make anything good out of there. They cannot gain anything. Instead, they are even, in fact, Finland is even supporting this whole of Boko Haram issue supporting this whole of everything, clean of Christians. I think Donald Trump should also look into that too. Because you cannot tell me that you are not seeing the whole killings going on in Nigeria and you are still supporting them with whatever you are supporting them with. And you feel that is okay for you because of your own personal interest and your selfish interest. A friend of a thief is also a criminal. So, Alex, stop. I must tell you, if you are a friend to Nigeria terrorist states, you are also a terrorist. By holding down the only good guy, our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, I must tell you and I must ask you to release him and let him go. Let him come and finish what he started. Let him come and join us. You keeping him there will not save, will not give you anything good. Instead, you will be bringing bad names to your country and to yourself and to your president, to your regime. I don't know how many. Well, I don't know how many years it will normally last on this seat. I don't know if Madam Clara, I don't know. Do they also serve the way the zoo do, like in their years in the seats?
Yes, now everybody have a tenure in their government. I don't know how many. If I Google it, I can find out how many years. It cannot be more than 4 or 5 years, just like everybody. Then they will go for another set of election. The same thing that happened to Biden, that is
Yes.
going to happen to them. When Anthony Blinken was coming into Nigeria, he didn't even ask anything. He just removed Nigeria from that country of particular concern. He removed Nigeria straight away. And what happened to them happened to them. So the same thing will happen to them. My brother, you are talking of Alex Stop. What about our own people? This is very sad. I need to tell you guys. Mazi just posted it. Tinubu appoints Koka as pro-chancellor of Federal University of Applied Science, Kashia, which is one place in their area, Vanguard. So because of what is happening now,
You know,
they must have done a deal behind the back. God knows. We don't know the full details. We don't know anything. This is just we are just the way Nigeria operates, the way Tinubu operates in a criminal faction. We know that that's the way he operates. There is possible what they have done is possible. It may be, that's the word, it may. I'm using the word may, because what is happening now is that a group of all of them went to Aso Rock. All the pastors, they went to Aso Rock. The Catholic bishops, all the Catholic bishops went to Aso Rock. And he particularly spoke to Koka and one other person separately. And now, within 24 hours, Koka has been rewarded with this particular position that they've given them. So presumably, they would have gone into some sort of deal to put Nigeria, because obviously when they are debating this in the when they're going to have these debates in the House of Representatives in the United States, the Senate, the House of Rep person, the group of people who are going to present this thing will have their points. They have people who are going to be witnesses, there. The witnesses are there. The likes of that bishop is going to be a witness. So Nigeria will bring their own too as well. He's already told them, this is what I want you to say. This thing they are happening is not a persecution of Christians. They are killing Christians, they are killing Muslims. So that they can diffuse all of this. This is exactly what he used Bianca Ojukwu to do. Brought her in to be able to prove to Finland that, look, I am the wife of Ojukwu. This guy is just creating this. There's nothing like that. And all of that. This is how he used people. He is a one-time big criminal. This man is. It's infuriating me. I am so saddened that people, how can the country like that zoo bring such a criminal to rule them? This criminality has been doing it for a long time, wheeling and dealing. And he always believed he will always win with all this criminality. There's nobody, he said there's nobody he cannot buy. And he has proven that with Finland. He's not going to do that again in the United States. So maybe we can we will see what we can do, because this man must be stopped from this criminality. The way the country is being run now, praising Wike for what the way Wike is doing. You know, it's all a group of criminals that he's praising, surrounded himself by criminals. They're all perpetrating criminal activity. They don't give a damn. He's bought the all the West African country. You know, it's just too bad, my people. So you are talking of Alex Tob when this criminal pastor, criminal bishop, is, instead of him to throw away this thing that he's giving him, he's going to accept it. What reason? He went to Aso Rock within 24 hours. He's been given this position. You see how they roll? I just thought I'll tell you that.
Let me post this video. Let me post this video that made by our leader MNK. I will just post it there. You know, when you talk about these people, they are not bishop. I don't know why people keep calling them all this name that you're giving them. They went there for their own personal something, and you know, as the drug lord himself, the president of the zoo, knows the game he's playing very well. You know, these people knows what they are doing very well, and he used the opportunity to make this particular, because he knows that something is about to befall them. The killing, you know, these particular killings of killing in Nigeria, killings of Christians by Boko Haram, all these things. So he had to find a way. You know, these people, they're always ahead of the, you know, they're always ahead, doing their things, know how to, they will do something, they will see something to cover it. Now, these people now that went there, they never knew what they went there for. They know, but they thought maybe first, normally, now their personal pocket they go there for. Now you get anybody will be bishop, or that's why our leader said, if you wake up in the morning and go to church in that Zoom, hellfire straight. We are going hellfire straight. These people are not pastors, they are not any bishop, they are just there for their own personal pocket. It's only how to collect offering and tithe and tithe. That's how they know. That's the only thing they know. That, you know, they are well taught in their game. They teach them how to rag people money in church. You are calling them pastors and what? They are not. They went there down to okay, yes, the news broke up there that some bishops went to Aso Rock to discuss to go and discuss what? Is it not the same Bishop Kuka that MNK told something then? Was he not the one? Has he learned from this lesson? He is not collecting bribe from one, because it's part of bribe. It's part of bribe. Okay, they went there, how many of them? So why now the two of them? Why the so-called Kuka? I don't know. When you look, see, a terrorist state is a terrorist state. A terrorist state is a terrorist state. There is nothing.
Coca is collecting that on the detriment of innocent people being killed. In Ebonyi, people were slaughtered, killed in the church. Coca is collecting a reward from the drug lord. He should be ashamed of himself. He should be ashamed of himself. He's not a true man of God. He should be ashamed of himself. How many people will be killed? Recently they are killing bishops. They are killing Catholic priests everywhere. Burning churches. People are being killed. You know, and then you are going to collect. They are rewarding you for your silence against this killing, because that is what it is. Because all along that the United States is not debating about the killings in Nigeria, they didn't call you. One of them was making a speech and said, when you first came before you came into government, we made an appointment to see you. You didn't see us. And later on, you still didn't see us. But it is good that you invited us now. So he hasn't been seeing them. But now that he needs their help, he's called all of them. They all with all their long gowns. About how many of them, they drag themselves to Aso Rock. And this is what they are rewarding them with. This is what they are rewarding them with. To shut their mouth up, or to testify against the people who are truly fighting for the innocent people. That is what it is. and he must be called out and be condemned by the whole country. Condemned. These are the people that have brought the Nigerians to their knees. These people, they are the ones that have brought Nigerians to their knees because they were never truthful. They are never right. They are so wicked, and this is what they've been doing since, and that is why it's even getting worse. Why will you collect this reward? Less than for 24 hours, he's already collected the reward. My brother, is very painful. Very painful.
So that's it. There is okay. Are we talking about about the killings? Okay. What happened? What happened? In fact, let me not just go back to that, because what about the killings in Lekki? Is anyone talking about that one today? That one don't pass by. There is one thing in this zoo that I found out. They are quick in forgetting. That is, they I don't know how they do that. They will just wave, because it's terrorist that you cannot, you don't have anything to do. You cannot do anything, you cannot say anything. If you talk, they go do this. If in fact, so everybody is just playing along along together with their terrorist mindset. Whenever you see someone that comes from that zoo, you will know their behavior, their mindset, and their character is all about their personal interest. It's just that personal interest that is their problem. They do not want anything that will benefit them and others. They just want just for them. Because if the so-called cooker went there for people's interest, he wouldn't have. In fact, I'm not sure that Tinubu would even talk of to give me anything at all, and he would reject it. I don't know what they are practicing in their so-called faith. I don't know what they are practicing. This is where sometimes I get angry with these so-called people called Christianity, because their own mentality is very, very dull. You see, so he
So
went for his own
sorry,
pocket.
my brother. Sorry, let me just say something. You see this their stuff that they are doing. You see the way Nigeria is patching. They are patching a whole country with lies. That is, they are looking for ways, as in they are just like, if it is coming out of this side, they will just look for something and close the loophole. And this is how they will continue until Nigeria will just get to ground zero. There's nothing they will do that will stop them not to go down the way they are going now. Nothing they can do. People that they are living, the
Anayo, Mazi Anayo, we can't hear you. I think the zoo is dealing with your network. The zoo is dealing with your network. Hey, zoo won't kill us. Please, Ekperima, you can go ahead so that Ben Chooks can make his own submission. We can't hear him. He's just saying that I think where he was coming from is the way these people are behaving. It shows when you want to, this is like a spiritual thing. The way they are behaving, Coca accepting, maybe I don't know whether he's going to accept the position, or someone like Bianca Ojukwu that has accepted the one she accepted. It shows, if you want to look at it with spiritual eyes, that they are going to continue to go down, because it's a sign of they have difficult ears. They can't do the right thing. And so because they are not doing the right thing, they are just sort of making the situation worse. They are digging their grave. I think it's probably going from that side. So let me hand over to Ekrim, and then we can go to Ben Choose. Go ahead. Thank you.
You know, if you keep talking about people, you just keep getting angry each time you talk about them. There is nothing that you can talk about a typical Nigerian man. There is no every statement you make about them, you find out that these people are very, in fact, they are very low in mentality. Just here, was it not here? The same man who was about to hold an election, he recruited a fake, should I say fake or what? Recruited so-called men of God to his chamber to other side. Then left this so-called cooker and rest one side. They didn't call them up then. Now is not, let's just okay, even though even what even make this particular cooker went to that particular place? Are you suspecting something? If they are not called, they are called because you cannot just gather yourself and go there like that without being informed. Something is fishy.
No, the Tinubu invited them.
Yes.
Because they invited them. That is the topic we are talking about. That because what is happening now is that there is going to be a debate in the United States of America. There's going to be a debate. There's been about putting Nigeria as redesigning. You know when Trump was there before, they put Nigeria as a country. Like those persecuting Christians and all of that. A country of particular concern. And when they put you as a country of particular concern, it comes with a lot of baggages. It's not a very good thing. So they can give you sanctions. The whole world will know you as that type of country, and it will impact in everything that you're doing. Nobody wants to be a country that is labeled with such a thing. So and they've got mountainous evidence, and the fact that the president that was there before, the president who first put Nigeria there, is back on now. So he's got all that knowledge, and they're going to give him more information, and so there's a likelihood that they will do it. So this is a fight back from Tinubu. So what Tinubu did, he invited all of the bishops. They went to Aso Rock. Obviously, we talked to them. They didn't. We don't know most of their discussion, but we heard some of them. So in the back of that, now breaking news. They went within 24 hours, or now 48 hours. Breaking news: Tinubu has rewarded Bishop Coker with Pro-Chancellor of Federal University of Applied Science, Kasia. He's rewarded him. All along, he didn't reward with anything. So it's just like because of what is happening now. So Nigeria, obviously, during the debate, we defend themselves. We bring in news because what Tinubu said to the whole public, to the world that we all listen to, you can see the recording is there. He said that the killings is not only for Christians, that they are killing Muslims as well. So that his wife is also a pastor. So it's not like he used one particular word. I wrote it down. I can't even find it again. He used one particular word, something bigotry or something like that. He used one particular word. He said, I cannot be a bigot. My wife is a pastor as well. So that's what led to it. So now this man, this bishop, who obviously has been the face of Christians and Catholics and things like that, and he's now being rewarded with this, all from nowhere. So that is what we are talking about. That is how it came about. Go ahead, Ben Chooks.
Thank you so much, Stakladin. Thank you, Biafrans. Thank you, Greg, for keeping us alight. You are the almond of Biafra. Thank you so much, Mazuko, Sister Gideon, Sister Cecilia, Sister Fongia, wow, Daughters of Zion, Biafra First Love, Sister Mary, Brother John, the Sons of Zen. I throw salute to everyone. And let me say it again to Biafrans. Evil begot evil. Many people doesn't know. Evil begot evil. Everything snake delivered must be a long thing. Have you ever seen anywhere God delivered a dog, or dog delivered a sheep? It's not possible. And I know our people always forget so easily. Our people forget so easily. How many years? How long is it now? It happened to everybody's eye. This criminal lord went out somewhere and gather some mechanic or or abros, went to Celestial Church of Cherubim and took all their garments and gave them as a clergyman to come and cheer him, so that everybody will say, "Oh, this man is a lover of Christians." And everyone why are people so forget so easily? No, I don't think any of them even know how to do just a kind of cross. The people he gathered as a clergyman. Nigeria is a fraud country. Those people you call clergymen are the people in fast lane to make money. I'm sorry to say it. It might offend. My words might offend some people, but this is an undiluted truth. If we want to make money, just open a church and religion. Like easiest way to make money. And we're in Nigeria. Can anyone here say one thing or the other or two? You have one useless organization called CAN. Am I correct? What has this very organization did for you? What have they come with any kind of any resolution or anything? Say this is what this CAN. I think Christian Association of Nigeria, what the nonsense they call them. I'm not in doubt that Tinubu will call Kuka. Kuka is a criminal. He's a born criminal. This is a man who go against our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was evangelizing, telling Nigerians, open your eye. You are sinking in an ocean. You are dying. They will come to ravage all of you. And Kuka was in Sokoto, challenging Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, calling him a small boy, calling him all sorts of things, that this boy doesn't know what he's doing. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, if I open my mouth to give you a cause, people will say, oh, you have started accusing clergymen. But they didn't know that you are embodiment of evil. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu left Kuka or maybe a pressure cooker. Oh, he's a pressure cooker. That's what I call him. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu left. When they killed Deborah and Co. and burned villages, burned markets in Sokoto, then they start looking for the life of Kuka. What happened to him? He ran away. He ran away from Sokoto. Nobody could be able to hear Kuka. When he realized all what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, he came back. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know that what this man is saying was a reality. Then he find another way. When he knew that another criminal has entered there, then they gathered themselves, men of vulture, in the name of men of God. When they start making noise, then you know that they need something. Then the criminal knows what they need. You call him and give him, like what my sister said, the appointment they gave him. Now he will shut up his dirty, stinking mouth. These are the way they are rolled. We know them. We study them. We follow them. Foot by foot, bomber to bomber. We know all the tricks they are using. But it's a shame. It's a shame. Our people doesn't take things like as it is supposed to be. In that stupid and useless country, it's only when it affects you direct, and then they will not. Then you say, "Oh, Nigeria is not good. Oh, Nigeria is bad." But when someone is telling you, "Hey, man, where you are standing is burning," you say nothing is happening. That is the way. That is the way they use their brain. The way they demented them. For so long, we have been preaching prosperity, evangelizing, trying to remove the cobwebs from the brain of people. But they refuse to hear. Nigeria is the only country it can learn by hard, like Okute, hard. They don't learn in a normal circumstances. They learn in a hard way. But I thank God we are living. We are moving away from that very evil entity. If somebody give you a curse with that very country, you are finished. You are completely finished. Because this is an entity built with evil, built with fraud. And anything built with a fraud, there's nothing good will come out from there. Nothing good will come out from there. And that is why Nigeria is going to die if we melt like a sugar. But some people thinking that it will be like Armageddon. Boom. No. It's slowly. everything will just melt like a wax. It will happen. But many people doesn't know when it's gonna happen. Our leader, PM, Simon, he said, one day you sleep in Nigeria and wake up in Biafra. But people doesn't know how it's gonna come. And they didn't know when it happened. Like play. Monkey monkey will enter monkey. You know go come back again. And that is how it will be. You know, there is a question I asked one certain time to people about democracy and hypocrisy. Diplomacy and hypocrisy. People start dancing up and down, talking everything. Everybody's giving his own definition. At the end of the day, I told them these two things are the same. There is no difference. Diplomacy and hypocrisy is the same. I'm going to prove it for you now. Hypocrisy is when it comes in that's in a personal, maybe one person, then it becomes a hypocrisy. But when it affected everybody knows about it, then it becomes diplomacy. This is the kind of game Finland is playing. It's a game. When somebody is cheating you, or if somebody wants to cheat you, they tell you, oh, they use diplomacy. This country use diplomacy. Because they want to do something illegal. Something that is not straightforward. But if one person that did that thing that a whole nation did, then it becomes hypocrisy. That is why the two things come. It depends on how do you play your game, how do you use it. Finland want to use us to play diplomacy and thinking that their diplomacy will yield them something. Biafra, as I used to say it, everything is in our hand. Everything is in our hand. Every Dick and Harry knows that Finland has become compromised right from beginning. They have become compromised. They know the game they are playing. And when you are running speed or you are on a race, somebody just draw you on your clothes. Many of us here are footballers. And the moment somebody touches your clothes, it's an infringement. It's a foul. Which means that person doesn't want you to move fast anymore, doesn't want you to overtake him. Finland has played foul, very big foul game. And nobody will give them penalty. Nobody will penalize them. Because we are in a world of evil. The world knows nothing but evil when it comes in terms of a black man. You are normal. Nobody counts you as anything. This is what we are undergoing now. particularly when they see a light from you. Even before, even you, they know what you want, but you yourself doesn't know what you are. When they will study you, read you, know your value. But that evil in them will not allow you to triumph, to do something tangible. Because if they leave you, that speed you are using, they themselves will become worthless. That's why sometimes they brought religion to us in order to confuse us. Now, whenever you do something with your fellow black man, then they ask you, remember God, oh, remember God, oh, according to them. Have you seen any white man that asks you to say, remember God? Even if he's putting knife on your neck. Have you seen any of them from their mouth? Remember God, oh. They use it to brainwash us. I don't say you should not believe what you believe in, but we should open our eyes and ask ourselves questions. I think I will drop here. I can see somebody hand is on top. Yeah, I don't want to take your time so much. Thank everyone. Sister Claudine.
Yeah, thank you, Mazi Benchooks. Thank you so much. We are the ones doing ourselves. We have people fighting and for the world to recognize the killings, as they describe it, said they call it killing fields must stop. The killing fields in Nigeria must stop. And our own people are the ones sabotaging. I don't know how we are going to deal with this the crop of people that are just so selfish, so self-centered. I don't know how we're going to deal with them. Mazi Abuchi, thank you for coming.
Thank you. Thank you, my sister. Thank you, Benchis. Thank you, Greg. And thank you, all the ministers on board. Happy Sunday to all of you. And I believe the day is finding you all in good health. Thank you very much for standing strong and standing with all your 2 feet. Biafrans are a place where freedom will continue to be, because we are free people. We don't hold anybody. We don't stalk anybody. We are people that like to do things for ourselves. So, Biafrans, thank you for being resolute. And fellow Biafrans, we all know that we are already home. Some people are still thinking that Biafra is far away from them. Biafra is here. All these people, like we've been talking about Chinumbu, we all know what happened, the way he killed people in Lagos State. Did anybody remember? Did anybody remember it again? Yeah, the time we are talking about SARS, we know how many people that, but he pretended he was. When that was about to happen, what did he do? He went to France. He wanted to escape with his family. When they finally find solution when they discover that the people have started compromising. He quickly come back. You see, that is how all of them are evil. Tinubu is a criminal. Agbero, somebody who took all the properties of Lagos State for himself. You see, he sold everything to himself. But who will challenge him? He has money. If you talk too much, he will send out. There is nobody in Nigeria who is not a criminal. Only few of them you will see that they are not criminal or who have no criminal minded. Everybody that is living in Nigeria, many of them have evil plan. People who are talking today or who are doing something are doing it because they have not been given that chance to come up. And once they grab the opportunity, you see the real color they are. All these pastors you see that are man of God, you see them as man of God today. Give them smallest chance. Give them one post. You see that man of God become man of the demon because they have no conscience. They have no fear of God. You see, the only time they fear God is maybe when they are in need. You see them praying. You see them asking looking for how to get it. The moment they grab that thing they're looking for, you see them in their true color, and that is how you know them. So, if you want to trust anybody, not all these people call themselves men of God or priests or this. If they have the opportunity, give them opportunity. You will see their true color. That is where they are. So, fellow Biafrans, I just want to let you know that there is only one place you can get your freedom, and that is you supporting this Biafra cause. This is the only way you can get your freedom. As people who love freedom, if we have our own complete freedom, you will see that half of our problems are solved. Biafrans are not lazy people. Biafrans are intelligent people. People who will not depend on anybody to give them food. Even at the toughest time, a Biafran will still provide something for himself. That has been proven during all this time that things are rising up. We still come out, even though people are crying, oh, there's nothing to eat and to enjoy. You see Biafrans eating chicken, celebrating, drinking. That is how we are. Anytime a Biafran is in difficult or is in a tight corner, that tight corner is just for a small time. He will devise another method where he can be eating well. That is how a true Biafran are. So we are not people who depend on anybody to feed us or give us what to eat. That is why, as a Biafrans, the only way you can measure up is when we completely come out from this shenanigan Nigerian. So today, I just want to encourage you, support what we are doing. Support Dr. Ngozi Okorobịeze, support our Prime Minister, support our Onyendu, who is fighting for us for nearly 5 years now. He is head down. He's not bowing down. He is head down, but he is not bowing down. He is confident that Biafra is there because he knows that Chukwu Okike is the one fighting this battle. Onyendu told us that this zoo have budgeted over $20 billion to fight us. With 20 billion, Nigeria would have been a great place to live. But a nomadic government will not use 20 billion to better you. A nomadic man will not use 20 billion to be useful. He will prefer to come to your land, steal what belongs to you, and even though he will not gain your land, he will prefer to buy people with that money, rather to use the money to better himself, better his life, better his people, build things, make something noticeable. He will use it to buy bandits. But when you are fighting with Chukwu Abiyama, you will never win any battle that God himself is involved. That is why God have hardened their heart. God have hardened the heart of the zoo. And he will punish them terribly because they know that the people they are fighting are innocent. It's just like the when the Egyptians are fighting against when they are fighting against the children of God. God punished them by hardening the heart of Pharaoh. Even when God have allowed the enemy to come close, he allowed the enemy to come close, he still drowned them because they think that they are wise. Like the way the Red Sea closed up, that is how Nigeria will close up the day Biafra is finally gone. And I want you all to know that this fight is the fight of Chukwu Abiyama. And if you are fighting against us today, you are a Biafran, you are fighting against the children of God. Those who fought the children of God, they never survived. For them and their family, like Achan. Achan is among the children of God, but is a criminal. And if you today you are looking for something to steal from us, looking on how to betray us, looking for how to take bribe and sell this fight and sell this victory we already won, you are doing it against yourself. You are doing it against your family. You are doing it against your future. You are doing it against your unborn. And you know what you are doing? You are digging your grave, because you can't fight against Chukwu Abiyama, the creator of Biafra. You can't fight against Chukwu Abiyama and win. That is why when Ogenkere thought that he had won this battle, it took him by surprise when Biafra was redeclared. Did you not see that? You see the same case, the same scenario during the time DOS thought that they have already won the battle by telling us not to sit at home anymore. Do you not see that? As Prime Minister come up, Simon Ekpa, as they come up, they didn't see the sign coming up. That is to tell you that the battle we are fighting is a God's battle. Nobody will win the children of God. No matter what you do, you can't win. No matter the trick you play, you can't win. Your evil will be exposed. And you know what happens? The disgrace is the cloth you'll be wearing. After our declaration, after we are already in Biafra, tell me how you will see Ogenkere. Tell me how you will see Ajere. Tell me how you will see Sonny. In those days that Ifajuna was walking, he would think that, oh, you see, Biafra is a forgotten story. That is how Ifajuna will be thinking then. Ifajuna will be thinking, oh, if I collect money, if I do all these things, I have win this battle. But today, when you mention Ifajuna, what comes in your mind? Betrayal. Betrayers will always remember what they did. And if you are supporting betraying group, you are part of the Ifajunas. And God will dig you out, and your disgrace is your portion. So, fellow Biafrans, we are already home. We are already home. We want to be together. We want to continue to fight. We want to continue until every one of us is totally free. We are heading home. Come December, we are going home. You remember when our prime minister was saying after 2nd of December that things will change, that we will be different. But on the 29th of November, it was the change that took place. And all of us were very happy. Very happy, because if 29th of December, November didn't come, what would have been our story today? Even with what Finland is doing and trying to continue to suspend us. But I want you to know that because Chukwuokike Abiama want to play his card, he want to show these people that no matter what they do, no matter all the ganging, no matter what they are trying to do, that he is in charge. Chukwuokike Abiama is in charge. So trust the leadership. Trust what God is using our doctor to do. So, fellow Biafrans, be strong, be determined. Remember, with 20 pounds, Biafra become what they are today. You know what happened during the wartime. Biafrans were given 20 pounds. Out of all the millions they have in their account, they give you 20 pounds. Biafrans are not known for giving up. 20 pounds today, we become the jealous of Nigeria. We become the jealous of everybody. That is to tell you that Chukwuokike Abiama is the one with Biafra. Biafra survived all the terrible blockage, all the terrible kwashiorkor, all the terrible war. We survived. Today, we are the jealous of all the whole people. We want to go. They said, no, you can't go. You must remain one. You know why? That is jealousy. They are full of jealousy. They are saying, you know what they are thinking? If these people turn 20 pounds to billionaire they are today, how much will they turn around when we give them freedom? That is why they don't want you to be free. So you must be resilient. Be resilient, because you know that if we have complete freedom, total control of our resources, total control of our skill, total control of all our doctors, all our engineers, all our people, Biafra will be singled out as the greatest. And like our Prime Minister said, the day Biafra die is the day die. And the day Biafra is recognized is the day the whole Africa is alive. Go and dig that word. It is too deep. So you cannot be sabotaging what we are doing because we have already gotten the freedom. We have already gotten the freedom. Let us work as a team and make it something great. So, fellow Biafrans, I want you people to understand that we are home already. So, you delaying us is costing us a lot of time and energy. We all need to come together. We all need to work as people, as a family. We all need to know that the early, the better, so that all the constructions will be going on, so that everything, all our roads, all our estates, all our hospitals, all our boreholes, our drainage system will come to be. Our 24-hour electricity without stoppage. All these things are the plans of Biafrans. So, we're talking about complete life for the whole Biafrans. So today, I want you people to know that Biafra mean well. Biafran government mean well for all of us. Let us work together. Let us not continue to delay this, because delaying it is causing a lot of problem. So please, let us work as people, as one family, as people that know where they are going. We are following the roadmap that have been drawn by our Prime Minister. And this is, if you see our DPM, you can see that she is pulling them one by one. Look at the great speech she did the other day. Anybody that know a true government know that the government is doing well. So please come together. Let us work with her, and let us lift her hand like Joshua lift the hand of Moses when Moses was getting weak and weak. So we have to lift her hand up. We have to make sure that we support her. And how do we do that? Give out whichever money you can give. Give if you know how to speak, if you know how to defend your country. I mean, you live in different countries. You can talk to all the consulate and whoever is around you. Make friends of them and let's introduce Biafra to them. So I just want you to know that there is important things for us to do to come together as one family, and we will continue to live as one family and fight together. And I just want you to know that we love you, we love Biafra, we love what we do, and we know that God is using the right people to strengthen us. And thank God, God is working in our own favor. You know, if it were not that God is working with us, look, Trump just won. Can you imagine? Trump survived the assassination they tried to do to him. You know, God is working in our favor, putting things together. You know, and now you can see the handwork of God around us. So please, fellow Biafrans, let us work as a people, let us work as family, and may Chukwu Okiabiama grant you understanding and give you full benefit to support what we are doing. You say. Thank you, Mr. Claridin. I hope, is anybody hearing me? Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you
Thank you
very
so
much.
much.
God
Thank you
bless.
for your submission. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Smart Dan, you're here. Roselle, you've been here. I don't know if you're ready. My sister, First Love, is on. It's coming on. Biafra First Love, you're welcome. You're welcome. Go ahead. Your
Yes,
hands are
ma'am.
up.
Thank you. They will know. Umuchuku.